So this goes up and this goes in. This goes up and this goes in. Up and in. Up and in. Now we're in the zone. This is what great players do. This is how they create compression and move and turn and tilt, hit a pure. Grip it in your left hand, the golf club here. Put it on the outside of your lead thigh, take your address position. This goes up, this goes in. Slide your left hand up to your belt line, or even a bit higher. This is your wall. Once this lifts, your head can't go forwards. But you can drive this underneath, getting the shift, getting that transfer, getting that weight. Now you've got something to push off, but you're going to get shaft length, plus you're opening your body the way that you should.
This goes up, this goes in. This goes up, this goes in. This is what we're seeing with the best ball strikers in the world. Past and present. Look at that right knee drive into the left and the lead shoulder lifting up. This goes up and this goes in. Look at the lateral movement here. What a ball striker. And amateur golfers are told not to slide their hips. Have a look at the lateral movement of Tommy Fleetwood, one of the world's best ball strikers. Look how far that lead hip moves forwards and the right leg drives in. Right leg in and lead shoulder up. And we've seen it for years. We've seen it with past champions. They've always had this move. It's just that the information out there is really affecting a lot of people. Most people in golf are just working on the incorrect things. Just have a look at Johnny Miller. Look at that right leg drive in, the driving into the left. And who does it probably the most out of everyone? The great man is Scotty Scheffler with the right knee moving in. This goes up. Look at the lead shoulder and this goes in. The secret move that has a huge chain reaction on your swing.
So just becoming familiar with the move, right? Just becoming familiar with separation is one of the keys, getting your hips to move forwards without your head moving forwards. And just to be able to get in front of a mirror and just have a look and go, okay, how do I shift that across? How do I get that feeling? Now, one of the basic drills you can do is just get to the top of your swing and just shift across until that lead hip is on the outside of that lead ankle, right? Just get a feel. I used to use this one a lot, just like relocating, just getting across. Now, there is a checkpoint here, and this is gold for amateur players. If you really want to create compression and shift, there's a checkpoint here through the swing. And what it is when you do it, it's getting on the outside of your lead foot. Right? Now this, just bear with me, because this was a huge thing back in the 70s and the 80s. This is sort of, people don't use it anymore. Now look, if we have a lot of great players out there that don't have a lot of lag, like Scheffler, like Oosthuizen, we see like players like that. And amateur golfers are about the same, right? They come down, they don't have a lot of angle. Now, why and how are these players hitting the ball great with not a lot of lag?
This is affecting over 95% of amateur golfers, so it's most likely affecting you. This wide downswing, not a big angle in the hands and the wrists, scraping along the ground, fat shots and thin shots. But then again, Scotty Scheffler and so many of the world's best ball strikers have a similar position. Now, what are they doing differently? Why are they able to hit unbelievable shots every single time? Look, I know there's some talent there, but look at the shift with the hips. Now, for players that have this style of swing, they need to shift this forwards. It's just a fact. Creating this position is going to improve your ball striking immediately. So this is a lesson that came to me recently, and these two shots are within 5 minutes of each other. The swing on the left and the swing on the right. Which one do you think's better? Well, it's this one here, on the right of the screen. Now we can see a couple of things just quickly. We can see that he's moved through the wall, right? A couple of little adjustments there with some shift. But what actually happens automatically from there is this, the shaft lean, right? He leans the shaft. Look at that. So he's going to get more compression, less fat shots, less scooping, less thin shots, and just all-around better consistency. This is where my online lessons are just helping so many people. Now, this is your lateral shift indicator, getting onto the outside of this lead foot. And for amateur players with these wide-style downswings, this is going to help you so much. Now, at the end of this video, I have the 1970s drill. Can't wait to show you that one.
Because they're shifting further forwards, and these players will roll I think that word roll, it's just that it's moving on the outside of your lead ankle. It doesn't hurt. It feels great actually to get into that position, because like if you're getting wide here, there's a big chance you might hit it fat or just scrape along or hit it thin. But if you've actually shifted, that's one of the biggest things that gives you extra shaft lean and your low point in the pure place, in a pure position, and getting that separation. So what you can do, just keep it simple, right? If we can think less about it, right, it's huge. So if I make a practice swing and I get in the finish position, and I'm just sort of on the outside of the lead foot, like how many great players have we seen there? This suits a wide downswing. This suits 95% of amateurs who lose their angles. Just get on the outside of that lead foot, hold your position, and if you've got a good position here where you've sort of got a little bit of an arch in your back, not much, you're good to go, right? Front end therapy, start from here. You can swing back, move through, and just hold that position, getting that indicator just slightly on the outside of that lead foot, getting the knee to the finish line. Guys, getting this left shoulder up and getting this in, getting an impact, using these positions. This will break through. You'll break through to a completely different level here. And we're showing so much of this on World Class Golf Instruction. We've got the separation series, deep to shallow swing style, and so many other things helping improve golfers from all around the world.
Once you stop guessing at what you might be doing wrong, and you've fixed exactly what's holding you back, it's an unbelievable feeling playing the best golf that you've ever played. Dr. Robert Neal is working with so many top 50 players in the world, and in March 2026, we've got a few spots available in Orlando, Florida with our golf schools. We're specializing with senior golfers, like helping people play better golf and improve faster. If you're interested, reach out to me at Craig at WorldClassGolf.com and we'll get you playing the best golf that you've ever played.
So this is what I call the 70s drill. This helps so many people separate and lead with their legs and hips and getting inside that PGA zone. We have to get this shift. This is the 70s drill, and it exaggerates. It's going to get you there faster. So what I want you to do is get your palms pointed straight down, right? Now moving through the golf ball deliberately to exaggerate and accentuate this movement, I want you guys to really lead with your legs, right? And the knees are almost going to stay bent. It's almost like looking at Sergio Garcia's move after impact there, that big shift, or Freddie Couples, palms down and away. Your palms point away here, and then through the golf ball, leading with your knees, and you've got a little bit of an arch in your back, because when you've arched your back, right, when you've had that move, you've stopped your top half from moving forwards.
It's fascinating when we look at the world's best ball strikers, past and present, and what was once deemed to be incorrect. We're looking at Scotty Scheffler versus Jack Nicklaus here through the golf ball. I mean, the positions is just so similar. We really have to watch out what we're working on. In fact, most amateur golfers go their entire lives working on the incorrect things in their golf swing.
Rather than leaving the knees there and having a straight back, and then we're just not in the go zone. I mean, when we look at like a reverse C, when we were selling different swing styles back then, they really attacked it and got like, you know, it got a bad name. But when we looked at Ben Hogan through the golf ball and all the world's best ball strikers, Nicklaus and Watson and all these great players in the past, we're seeing it come back with a lot of players now, right? We're seeing that arching of the back and that leading with the legs because it's the place to be in your swing. So that's a great way to feel it. You can also just take a golf club here, guys, and make a swing, get up to the top, and as you lead with your knees, just feel like they're a little more bent through the golf ball, because when you straighten your left leg, you'll get no lateral. That'll come up and it just doesn't work from there. So by getting the shift, moving through the golf ball, shifting with the knees, arching of the back, feel like your knees are a little bit bent, that exaggerated, a little bit of a 70s move, helps you hit it from the inside, helps you get some shift, helps really 90% of amateur players move through the golf ball like they really should be moving through the ball.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys, World Class Golf Instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series. The most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.